Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to go through a really cool way to think about the backswing and how you're getting the arms into the right position at the top. Super important topic. If you want more help directly for you, make sure you check out the obsessedgolfclub.com. Get on the wait list. That's going to help me figure out if you're a good fit for the program, and then also get me a chance to connect with you and help you get your game to the next level. Okay, so when we're looking at the backswing and trying to get to a good top of the backswing position, I'm just going to show you how I like to think about getting to the top of the backswing and ways that players sort of make pretty common mistakes when they're getting up there. Okay, so I got the Prosendr on. One thing that I see, and that is very common, is depending on how much, say, thoracic range of motion I have, is going to dictate to me on how turned I get. When I look at sort of thoracic range of motion, and then I look at how the trail hip and the lead hip are moving, that to me is going to dictate, and lat length, like there's a lot of factors, but that's going to dictate sort of length of swing, okay? I see a lot of players, in the effort to get the swing longer, what they do is they start to overwork this trail sort of scap, shoulder, and elbow and wrist, okay? So they're actually just gaining a lot of motion by just moving their arm in this position and then over retracting that shoulder and overworking that shoulder, and then it puts them in a really tough position, because when I come out of that position, I look right here, and that is a really tough position to hit it from, okay? So a different way to think about this is start with a half swing, okay? Very simple. But when I go back, what I'm thinking is as I get to here, so I'm just out of the Prosendr there, when I get to the top, I'm still having a little bit of rotation in this trail arm, but what's it like for me to have my rib and my elbow and my shoulder move up together? So now at this point, for my body, I feel a big stretch under my right oblique here. My right oblique's in a good spot. It's really driven my pelvis backwards. And then when I come out of that position, I'm gonna be right there, right? So if you think about the odds of a person hitting it from there, or if I do this much better, okay, and I'm in this sort of half swing position and I get to there, like I feel like I'm gonna hit so much better direction, start line, energy, all that stuff. This feels powerful, but it's actually gonna put you in a really tough spot coming in. So what I wanna do is, when I get up to the top, my arm is rotated, but as I go up, my rib and my elbow are gonna be moving about the same amount as I finish my backswing, and then that's my picture to come out of the top of the backswing. Okay, versus if I get here and then my elbow moves a crazy amount versus where my rib is, then my arms are gonna be in a tough position to get out of. So using the Prosendr, different way to think about it, trying to start to understand how much range of motion matches you and not just overusing the elbow, shoulder, wrist when you get to the top, because you're gonna have to eventually get out of that position. That's where a lot of people struggle. Hope this one helps you guys. Thanks so much for watching.
If you are obsessed with this great game and want to be part of the club, make sure you check out theobsessedgolfclub.com and join the